Hey everybody, Josh with JDS Science Supply, and today we are talking all things Rapid Tac. Rapid Tac makes a lot of different solutions for a lot of different purposes, so we're going to step you through preparing the surface, we're going to step you through applying the vinyl and the solutions that they have for that, and then we're also going to show you how the Rapid Remover removes stubborn vinyl. So to give you an idea of what these bottles look like, we're going to use a Rapid Prep to prepare the surface of the vehicle, Rapid Tac 1 and 2, we're going to explain the differences and how they help apply the vinyl, and then last but not least, that example of getting that stubborn vinyl or adhesive, left over after removing old decals. So here we go. All right, so step one is our Rapid Prep. I'm going to show you exactly how you're going to get it. We're going to take your screw cap off, and this plug is going to be in there for safety during shipping so it doesn't spill. So we're going to take that off and disregard the cap, and then you're also going to receive the spray nozzle that works great in this smaller bottle. We do sell these in the gallon size containers, so if you want to buy that in bulk and just keep refilling these containers, you can certainly do that as well. So all right, let's go over to the hood of the car. I have my paper towels over here, and so a quick thing to note is this car has been washed, which is very important when installing graphics. Make sure it's washed well ahead of time, and I did it this morning, so now we're going to take this Rapid solution, kind of clean up any more contaminants. So if there's a lot of mud or noticeable dirt and grime on here, you want to wash it first. That's not what this is intended for. This is just to kind of take care of some of the stuff you can't see easily. So our graphic is going to be kind of in the middle of the vehicle, so I'm going to put a nice healthy amount on there, and then I'm going to wipe it down, just a safe cloth, paper towel. All right, we are ready to apply our graphics now. Our surface is prepped. Now we are going to start using Rapid Tac. For this application today, we're going to use just the Rapid Tac. We also have Rapid Tac 2. If we were outside or we were applying in a little bit colder temperature and we needed some help making sure that adhesive would bond to the surface, this is the stuff that we would use. So for today, we're going to use the Rapid Tac, the original formula. Let's get started. Okay, so we're going to take our Rapid Tac and the clean surface using the Rapid Prep. So we're just simulating some racing stripes today. So we're just going to use a shorter version of that. I've sprayed the surface down quite liberally. Pull the liner away from the material. This is 3M 7125, so this is just a cut vinyl cast. And you're going to notice how easily this stuff slides around now. This is not a material that has any sort of repositionability, slidability. There's no air channels. So this is really easy. I'll pick it up again, I'll move it around, slide it around the surface. That's what this product does. Not only does it help with bonding, but it helps with the application process as well. Oops, see, slid on me a little bit there. Okay, so it's kind of where we want it, so I'm going to use the hard side of my squeegee. I have a buffer on the other side. So you can see there we're squeegeeing out all of the Rapid Tac that's between the vinyl and the car. Over this side. This helps with getting out all the stubborn air bubbles, working with some of this traditional vinyl, I'll call it. It doesn't have all the fancy technology and liners and things like that. Okay, so now that all of the Rapid Tac has been squeegeed out really well, I don't see any air bubbles. I'm going to give this about 90 seconds to kind of set up, and then we're going to show you how to remove that transfer tape. All right, so this is set up for 90 seconds or so, not too long, and now we're going to reapply the Rapid Tac to the surface of the transfer tape. And the manufacturer recommends that we re-squeegee it. So I flip my squeegee around using the wet edge buffer there. Okay, we'll go over here. And still, again, we want to try and eliminate any air bubbles, so squeegee out to the edges, not trapping any air, even though this fluid does help with that. And this is just one more opportunity to make sure that there's no air bubbles in there. So now that we've reapplied the Rapid Tac, we've squeegeed it down, the manufacturer recommends that you pull at a 45-degree angle. And again, you might find an air bubble or two. You're just going to have to work those out. Pull back at 180 degrees. And your transfer tape should come off nice and clean. So, all right, so I'm gonna just inspect it, make sure that there's no other air bubbles that I can work out. It's looking pretty darn good here. Okay, all right, so I will clean this up like I normally would any other graphic, and we're gonna show you here in a different part of the building how to use the Rapid Remover with those stubborn adhesives. All right, we're up in a different part of the building. This graphic has been on this window for quite a while now, and you can tell I've already removed one of them, and you can see some of that adhesive that was left behind once that graphic was removed. So let me get the rest of this graphic off, and then I'll show you how the Rapid Remover will take off all that stubborn adhesive. All right, so we got the rest of the graphic off. You saw how well our Scrape Right Wide scraper tool worked to help get underneath that graphic. Dave, if you want to get in here a little bit, the larger graphic didn't leave a lot of adhesive behind, but you can still see where that's still there. That smaller decal left a bunch of adhesive behind. So this will be really nice to use this stuff to get that off. So what I'm using is our Rapid Remover. And I'm going to still use the Scrape Right tool, and a paper towel. So you're going to need a couple of those. All right, so I'm going to try and keep, I don't want to take off this graphic below, so I'm going to try and keep this from running down over the top of that graphic. So I'm just spraying over the top of the adhesive, wherever the adhesive was, and I'm just going to let it sit there for a minute. Try and grab some of the drips, keep those out of the way, and Rapid Remover is going to start working right away, and hopefully you'll be able to see this in the camera, but I'm starting to just move all of the adhesive as it's being dissolved, just kind of getting all the gummy stuff off of the window. So you can kind of see it sliding there. That's all adhesive, and that's how quickly the Rapid Remover starts to work. So I'm going to kind of get all of the real nasty stuff off, and then there still would be some residual adhesive there once this kind of all dries and flashes off. So I'm going to take a little bit more, just going to hit it a little, take a new paper towel, and I'm just going to kind of wash the window. Now, I don't see any more adhesive left behind, but as you can kind of tell, it does leave a little bit of a film because this is dissolving adhesive. So if I was going to go put another graphic right over the top of that, I would use kind of a standard window cleaner. Get it nice and clean. So get all that remaining Rapid Remover off of there. And then, of course, right before I go to apply the graphic, I'd hit it with some isopropyl alcohol just to make sure everything is off of there. Any film that maybe the cleaner would leave behind, the alcohol will take off. But by and large, this is now a nice, clean window ready for graphics. So for more information about these things, different Rapid Tac products, call us at the number below or check us out online at jdsciencesupply.com. Thanks for watching.